what's up? Today I want to talk about parody religions and what's it called? Pseudo religions and major religions. Religions. There you go. So a parody religion is like Dudism, Flying Spaghetti Monster, Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, Jediism. A parody religion is they are not a but some countries see Flying Spaghetti Monster, Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, as a legit religion because it grew like thousands and thousands and hundreds of people. Not as big as major religions like Christianity, Judaism, Islam, and all that, but it's big religion. It's not too big, but yeah. And parody religions like Dudism and Jediism is based on like a TV show, like or a movie or TV show. Like parody religions are like they're just like major religions like Taoism and Buddhism and stuff like that. Like Jainism and Buddhism, they took some parts of the Zen and Buddhism, Taoism, and then they just changed it up a little bit. Just add some movie stuff, some pop culture. That's parody religions. Parody religions. Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. They took some parts of major religions and they changed it up a little bit. They have their own merch and all that. Their own religious attire, religious get up and all that. Like and symbolism. What makes a religion is symbolism, holy books, place of worship, rituals. That's what makes a religion a religion. And founders. Like Dudism, the founder of Dudism is Oliver Benjamin. I don't know who's the founder of Jediism. There's like 2 or 3 different denominations of Jediism. There's 2 denominations of Dudism. Well, one of them is bigger than the other one. There's Walterism. That's a small denomination of Dudism, but it's mostly just Dudism. They don't really have that much of a denominations. They're just one religion. But some people like to say like Walterists. Walter is kind of like Confucius type of philosophy. Like if you watch the Big Lebowski, Walter is like trying to have order, trying to enforce order, like Sampus, and you're over the line. Mark it 0, Donnie. And he points the gun to the almost an extra of the movie. This one character, not the main character, but yeah, mark it 0, mark it 0. Wants order, like follow the rules, like Confucius. And the dude on the Big Lebowski, he's like the Buddha or the Laosha. I think he's more of the Buddha. Actually, Laosha. And Donnie, I think he's more of the Buddha. One or the other, but yeah. And Jediism, there's like I saw like a couple of like 2 or 3 different denominations of Jediism. Jediism took his philosophy from the some teachings from the Star Wars movies and TV shows. They read books, like there's different in Judaism there's the Dude Day Ching, the Bad Guy, the Tao of the Dude, and then there's other books from not Benjamin. Those 3 books right there, Oliver Benjamin wrote, the founder of Judaism, and then there's some Buddhist priests that that's what they called it in Judaism. The followers of Judaism is Buddhist priests. There's like these 2, 3, or 4 other books that some Buddhist priests wrote, but not as noble, not as what's the word? Not as important as the 3 Buddhism books by Oliver Benjamin, the Tao of the Dude, the Bad Guy, the Dude Day Ching. Yeah. Then Jediism and Buddhism, Jediism and Buddhism have some similarities. They have parts of Zen and Taoism and Buddhism together. They mix it with their movies and all that, Star Wars and Big Lebowski. Yeah, and it's all about liberating the minds, and be natural, go with the flow, be like Bruce Lee would say, be water, my friends, like that. And then Fly Spaghetti Monster. They're trying to. That hurt somebody. The Fly Spaghetti Monster. They have clothing. The Dudism have the excuse me, have the Dudism store on the internet, on the Dudism.com, whatever. Some again, the Dudism have like this yin yang type of symbol with two bowling balls instead of two circles, like three circles on both sides, bowling balls. The Dudism yin yang symbol. They have necklaces. They have bracelets. They have T-shirts. I want to buy one T-shirt because I like Dudism. I'm not a Buddhist priest. I'm not ordained, whatever. But yeah, I did print out one like a couple years ago. Print out one Buddhism ordained Buddhist priest certificate and all that. But I don't got the good standing, so it's not legit. So I'm not really a real legit. I can't perform at weddings, whatever. But it's okay. Yeah, and then they have T-shirts of Buddhism. They have T-shirts. They have a flag. Merchandise stuff. With attire and all that, and they have this sweater thing, like from the Big Lebowski. They have this sweater thing, but it costs a lot. It costs like $60. And then Jediism, they have of course the lightsaber, toy lightsabers. They have what else? What else? The Jedi necklace. They have what else? Probably T-shirts. I haven't seen any T-shirts from them, but yeah, they have stuff like that. And then Flat Spaghetti Monster, they have a hat. Like a hat, like when you cook spaghetti and all that, and then you try and drain it out. There's the drainer, not drainer, but you put the spaghetti, and then there's like holes so the water to go through, and then keep the spaghetti noodles to be in the bowl thing. But they use it as a hat. That's pretty cool. not pretty cool. Why the fuck did I say that? But yeah. What else? Flat Spaghetti Monster. They have their tenants. Actually, not tenants, but they have their code of ethics and all that. Some suggestions. Yeah, and they're trying to the reason why the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster came to be is because some of these religious Christians, mostly, they trying to put creationism into schools, church and state together, religion and government together. So yeah, it's terrible, And then the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster trying to okay, let's make a religion to. It's mostly just like funny religion. They just trying to just put the hat, whatever, and put on the driver's license and the ID and all that, and just it was just just funny stuff. It's like, hey, just make a religion, just be funny, whatever, just a parody thing, whatever. And then it grew and grew, and people became more serious about that religion, just like Satanic Temple. The Satanic Temple was just just like, oh, let's just make fun of religious people, blah blah, like, oh, Satanic Temple, you're Satanist, and then it grew and grew and grew, and then it became a real religion. But Satanic Temple is for another video. I'll talk about Satanism for another video, or maybe something. I don't know. Then what else? What else? Yeah. And Flying Spaghetti Monster trying to say like, oh, the creationism of Flying Spaghetti Monster, great Spaghetti Monster, you created us. You see what I'm saying? Flying Spaghetti Monster, Jesus, God created us. There's no evolution. And then Flying Spaghetti Monster, I think they made up a parody of that belief of creationism, into Flying Spaghetti Monster. Like, Flying Spaghetti Monster created as, its holy appendage, or whatever. So yeah, that's how it came to be, Flying Spaghetti Monster. It was just a funny thing that some group of people trying to make up, and then it grew into a religion. And their holy books is I forgot the name of the book, but the Church of Flying Spaghetti Monster Holy Book or whatever, I forgot the name of it. And there's like 2 or 3 different types of them or whatever, of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. People wrote books about the religion or whatever. Yeah. Oliver Benjamin, before it, I think during Dudism, I think it was like he wrote a book that connects Taoism with Star Wars and all that. I haven't read that book yet, but I haven't read most of the Dudism books. But I read I'm still reading the books though. Let's see what else was. Oh yeah, Gokuism. I forgot about that one. I forgot about that one. Gokuism. They made a religion smaller than Buddhism and Jediism. I don't think it's that big, but it's like Goku is kind of like the Jesus in the religion in the Gokuism. He's the savior, and and the writer of it's over 9,000 not catchphrase. It's a a famous meme that Star Wars fans created and all that. And then and what else? What else? What else? Oh yeah. And they've compared they wrote they put some verses from the Holy Bible and put it with Star Wars, not Star Wars, Gokuism, Dragon Ball Z, um what else? Dragon Ball Z, and they trying to like, oh, so see this verse right here goes well with what the this scene from Dragon Ball Z goes well with that scene right there, and trying to put like Goku is like the Jesus of today, like he came back from the dead and as a cartoon or whatever. Yeah, and and pray to Goku or the dragon, what's it called, the name of the dragon when they got all the Dragon Balls together, and then there's the dragon. They pray, but I don't think they pray, but it's a cartoon. It's a parody religion. And then, okay, pseudo religion. Now we already talk about the parody religions. There's other one. There's one unicorn. Oh yeah, Bacon, the Church of Bacon, the United Church of Bacon. That's another atheist religion. Buddhism is atheist religion. Judaism is atheist religion. Flying Spaghetti Monster is atheist religion. Gokuism, there's Jesus. Actually, it could be kind of like an atheist religion, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think they believe in God or though, but I think they believe, well, it's the Bible, so it could be theist or atheist religion. I don't know. And then, what was it? Pseudo religions? Okay, pseudo religion. Oh yeah, Church of Bacon, United States Church of Bacon. They have their 10 statements 10 Bacon what's the word for commandments, 10 commandments of the United Church of Bacon. I can't remember them, but they're very easy to remember, but I can't remember them right now. But they're very short. Like praise bacon, eat bacon, and there's be kind, be generous. Or what's the word for it? Normalize atheism and religion, whatever, humanism, something. That's the only ones that I remember right now. Be kind, be generous, be compassionate, and make atheism normal, and religion or some shit like that. And then praise bacon, eat bacon, and that's about it. That's all I can remember. There's 10 of them. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 of them right there. So yeah, pseudo religions. Pseudo religions is like, let's see, the 5%ers. 5%ers. They're a pseudo religion. They took some, like, what is a pseudo religion? Is like when a group of people, that's the community, and then they took some parts of the major religions like Christianity, Judaism, Islam. They took some parts of the major religions and then they twisted it around a little bit, changed it up, and make it their own. The 5% Nation of Islam, Gods and Earths. They took some of Farad's teachings, Elijah Muhammad's teachings, like the enrollment. That's one part of it. The enrollment. And then there's the what else? What else? Oh yeah, and then in the words, Allah. They took the word Allah, as the individual. Allah, arm, leg, arm, head. Allah. That spells Allah, body, God, body. And they don't believe in a mysterious God. But they don't really read the Quran. I don't think they have the Quran. That's Islam. But they're a 5% nation. They don't really call themselves Muslims. They're 5% nation of Islam. Islam stands for self, Lord and Master. Islam, Allah, Islam. It's very but I think they're not humanists. Actually, yeah, when they have their own versions of science, their own version of it. It's not like what they in the teachings and all that of Elijah Muhammad, like the solar facts, the lunar facts, whatever, and they have some science stuff in it, some space and all that, planets and how far is the sun from the earth and all that, and what else, and the symbolism is like I don't know. I can't remember exactly what the symbolism means in Nation of Islam, not Nation of Islam. 5% Nation, 5% Nation of Islam. But they also got some of the other teachings, like the 5% is the poor righteous teachers of earth and all that, and the 10% and the 80% is the deaf, dumb, and blind, and the 10% trying to keep the 80% deaf, dumb, and blind, whatever, and then the 5% is like they trying to teach the deaf, dumb, and blind and to see the truth of Nation of Islam, 5% Nation of Islam. I'm gonna say I keep on saying Nation of Islam, but 5%ers, yeah. And then what else? What else? That's it. One pseudo religion, Nazism. Nazism is a religion. Nazism. They take the Mein Kampf, the Hitler's holy book, and they take the Bible and the Christianity and they mix it together. Nazism. That's a pseudo religion. So yeah. What else? What other pseudo religions are out there? That's all I can remember right now. And then the major religions, like Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, Taoism, Jainism. Major religions. They're bigger, thousands and thousands and millions of people. Mostly the big three religions are more most known religions are the Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, because that's the more huger, bigger than Buddhism and Taoism and Jainism and all that Eastern religion. Eastern religions also known religions, but I think the most known religions are the Abrahamic religions, because the most people that you meet are either Muslim, Christian, or Judaism. You run into them more than the other ones. I met some Buddhists. I met some Satanists. I met some what else? Satanists, Buddhists. One weekend. Well, atheism is just not. It's not religion. Humanism is. It's not religion either. But let's say that for another video. Right now I'm talking about parody, pseudo, and major religions. Let's see what else. Major religions. You guys should already know that. And Christianity. And Christianity took some parts of other religions, like Egyptian religions. They took some stories from Gilgamesh, the tale of Gilgamesh, and they took a Viking deity, Satan, a good guy. Who's a good guy? Viking deity. Wait, was it Viking deity or was it a pagan deity? Pagan or Viking? I think it was Viking deity. And then they took the name and then they changed him to a bad guy in the Bible. But in the Bible, Satan only killed 5 people. 5 people. And God killed thousands and thousands of people in the flood. Who's the good guy? Who's the bad guy? 5 people? Thousands of people? Who's the serial killer? Well, both of them are serial killers, but less people. But yeah. And the snake, the devil, wanted Eve to bite from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. But God doesn't want Adam and Eve to eat the tree of knowledge. He wanted them to be deaf, dumb, and blind. But that's a little bit too mean right there. Sorry. Deaf, dumb, but yeah, like do you want to know good and bad? You want to teach people good and bad, or you want just to be neutral? Like objectivism, Ayn Rand will say like neutral is there's no neutral. Either you judge by good and bad, or you just gonna be just some tree. A tree is neutral. Like the tree doesn't know good from bad. It's just a tree. You get water, you get soil, you get sunlight, but it just naturally it grows. But humans, they grow and they learn and they teach, and that's it. And yet and reason takes effort to think about stuff instead of just think about like what you're gonna do next, whatever. Well, I'm talking about religion. I'll talk about religion. Okay. I went way off topic on objectivism and all that. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. So pseudo religions, parody religions, major religions. Yeah. All right, that's about it. Peace the fuck out.